dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. And SpongeBob bloaties, we bring the raw proof. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. And SpongeBob bloaties, we bring the raw proof. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Two legends link up, no static, zero drama. Henry resilient and stay humble, calm like Dalai Lama. Ecto cooler, high C, neon green in the cup. Sipping slow while the beat build up. What? Biggie flow in the pocket, Pac soul in the glare. True bombs dropping, villains catching thin air. No beef, just feast, pancakes stacked to the sky. Whales harmonizing, juice a squad riding high. We ghost ride the rhythm, floaties on, no sync. Street lights flicker, watch the whole block blink. From the shadows to the stage, we rewrite the script. Ninja stealth with a smile, every bar's a gift. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. And SpongeBob floaties, we bring the raw proof. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. And SpongeBob floaties, we bring the raw proof. This ain't a game, electric vibe in motion now. Truth seeking ninja, feel the power. Take a bow, Henry in the spotlight, can't dim the flame. In the night we make this vow, remember the name. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. And SpongeBob floaties, we bring the raw proof. Go ninja, go ninja, go go.
Alright, I can see all chats is just, my chat is not working right now, and I don't got time to fix it.
I put the new 4G's on the G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga can't answer calls cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. All this designer on my body got me dripping. Straight up out the objects, I'm a big trip. If I got up on a lean, I'm a sip. I run the racks up with my queen, they running in it. But I got rich on all these niggas, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I'm on this side of the baby, and now I can sit back. These bitches know me now, cause I got the big rack. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young nigga on the corner, bitch, I had to serve crack. I'm confronting me some peas, like they getting birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Cut off the rain, and I gave my bitch a new. Either you running y'all gang, or you suit. Got a new Orleans bitch, and that pussy voodoo. Ain't on a nigga now. I put the new 4G's on the G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga can't answer calls cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got a bad bitch ass, daddy, whoa, whoa. Bitch to my toes, twins, I'm fucking a boat. I put it in new AP, just brought it like a boat. I was that bad on my dick, what was you niggas like? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wrecks. I see you swerve back, cause I'm in a black bag. No diamonds on me, fuck a flash, this ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama, that no vintage. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. Bye-bye, feelings. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it, I live. Going up, I ain't got no sky limit. I tap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga can't answer calls cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty.
I love that song. Should I run it back? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Cause I love it. I'm not really prepared, but I'm like,
I put the new 4G's on the G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga can't answer calls cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. All this designer on my body got me dripping. Straight bitches know me now, cause I got the big rap. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young nigga on the corner, bitch, I had to serve crack. Uncle funded me some peas, had to get him birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Got off the rain and I gave my bitch a new. Either you running y'all gang or you suit. Got a New Orleans bitch and man, that pussy voodoo. Ain't on a nigga now. I put the new 40s on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga pay us a call cause I'm all me. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got a bad bitch ass, daddy, whoa, whoa. Bitch, to my toe, twins, I'm fucking a boat. I put it in the 50, brought it like a boat. I was that bad on my dick, what was you niggas at? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wrecks. I see you swerve back, cause I'm in a black bag. No diamonds on me, fuck a flash, this ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama, that new vintage. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in a range. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't keeping. All these rappers just talk about it, I live. Going up, I ain't got no sky limit. I trap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the street. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now niggas pay us a call cause I'm all me. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty.
Come on, man. If that don't get y'all hype, that's something about eye. All right, we Gucci. Woo! All right, y'all. What are we talking about? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I know y'all probably like, do I got it? Yeah, I got it. We got it. Let me do one thing. Let me get rid of this goddamn bar because for some strange reason, my chat is not working. I could see everything. I'm just, we just not gonna have to chat up. God damn, man. I don't know what happened. It was a OBS update. I thought updating it would work, but it didn't. So there's that. But we'll be Gucci. I promise. What? Okay, we'll be Gucci. I just got to get all the chats up. I got one more chat. Where's it at? Right here. I can see people on the main channel. Yo, best friend, what up, dog? I actually got like one of your clips like loaded. You like, no way. Like, yeah, dog. You be best friend. I'm not even lying. You like, you lying. I'm like, no, I'm not. Salute to you. Oh God, this goddamn clip is killing me. I think best friend has to be one of the best clipping accounts on X. I hate to say X, but yeah, dog. All right, so main chat, clips channel, Twitch. What up? I see all y'all. This is crazy, man. I'm low key pissed off, but let me get rid of this bar. Where we at? Boop, right there. All right. Here's the thing. We're not just going to jump into this. We have to have a little bit of context. There's one clip I couldn't find. There's a clip out there where Mizkif talks about how after they broke up, after the finger pop incident, they got back together and he said they had sex every day. That's the only clip that I am missing because I think that's important. Context is hell of important. The emotional truth. I don't know if y'all were here for that video. But yeah, dog, I was not a fan of this emotional truth argument. And clearly Mizkif was not either. Hold on, let me see. Mizkif says he had sex every day with Emiru. Let's see what pops up. Nope. Anyone got that clip? Can someone like, I know extra cord. Like, you know, the crazy thing is people give me like so much shit for being a part of like extra cord. They're like, why are you in extra core, drama core, paracore, all these different, I guess, skits? So Discord servers. Well, I mean, I'm in there because they keep me up to date with what's happening. Because I was actually going to record a different video, and then I got the bat signal that Mizkif finally responded. Now, there's also another document that no one is really talking about. Hold on. Am I in for me? Hold on. It is Asmongold's attempt to get out of his lawsuit. Now, here's the thing, right? Mizkif responded to it. It's very cheeky. It is very quick. This shit right here. Hold on. Right here, where Asmongold had like some friend who watched the show, I'm not even lying. Oh snap! I got an emergency. Hold on. No, stream did not crash. Sorry. Stream did not crash. Holy crap. I was like, it's St. Patrick's Day, you know, so people out doing shit. And I thought it was like a big emergency. But anywho, yo, I can't even, it doesn't matter. Like, I hate when I like do this impromptu stream and OBS is not working. But Asmongold's response, like he tried to get this amicus curiae, like some dude who has Asmongold in the background, provide his legal opinion why the case should be dismissed. And if you read it, you will see like it looks exactly like what you thought it would look like. Did anyone by any chance find a clip of Mizkif saying he has sex with Emiru every day? Can someone add me? Best friend, do you got it? Thank you. You the fucking goat. Fucking goat, dog. I wish. There we go, man. Best friend, man. Helping me out in the chat. All right. So, how is this going to work? First, we're going to go through a couple of clips of Mizkif that I never got to talk about, react to, explain, yada, yada. Then we're going to go straight into the lawsuit. And then we should be out of here within like an hour because, you know, the response is pretty quick. But, you know, I understand people don't like Mizkif. I'm not the biggest fan of Mizkif. Shit, he fucking called me a cosmetic lawyer. He defamed me. Let me stop. He did call me a cosmetic lawyer, but you know, it is what it is. You know, that's his opinion. And someone asked me about NMP Low, my main man, Nick, my brother from a different mother. I am the handsome cousin. But as far as his divorce, the judge has still not, to my knowledge, made a decision on how they're going to bust down his empire. I mean, I could reach out to my contact tomorrow to see. I'll reach out to the judge personally tomorrow and be like, hey, it's Henry, what's going on with Nick? And the judge would be like, well, you know, I'm still thinking about it. And I'm like, well, you know, I really think, you know, Milena deserved 70% or 80% or 90% because blah, 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 blah. I'm being facetious, obviously. I don't have a contact with with the goddamn judge in his case, but there have been numerous people who have reached out to me and asked me, how do I get the court documents? I've explained it in a video. I'm not going to do it again. I could tell you it's not 4chan. And shout out to all the NMP soldiers. I hope all of you guys get what you want from Nick. No, you're not blocked. I just don't have the chat working. Did the stream just crash? No. Wait, we still live, right? All right, we're still live. I got more people on the main channel. But anyway, we're going to get to it. It's going to be a quick stream. I don't got all day. I got a project I got to finish up at work tomorrow. So anyway, all right. So Mizkif. Well, we need Emiru. Fucking Emiru. All right. Should I clip this? Yeah, I'm going to clip this. All right. We only got probably 10 minutes of clips, and then we're just going to get to lawsuit. We don't need this stream intro shit anymore. I don't even think we're going to make it to the Asmongold stuff. This is going to be boom, boom, boom. So if you hear for the lawsuit, wait 10 minutes and then we'll get to it. But I really want to get to these clips.
Ever since.
All right. So this is rough, guys. Never, ever, ever cry on stream as a man. I promise you, nothing will come good of it. I get you emotional, and what he was accused of and the impact it had on him, is different from when my ex tried to pull the Emiru. But I shut that shit down expeditiously. Whereas Mizkif, he had no control or no say, no inputs, all that good stuff. Henry cried on stream. Shut up. All right, maybe I did cry once. Maybe I did, dog. I don't know if y'all know, but I mostly stream about Power Rangers. I mostly stream about Power Ranger drama. And I was down bad because my ex was dragging me through the ringer. And she still is in a way. Where's the clip? Where's the clip of me? Where's the clip?
Well, you.
Hold on. Here we go. In the time where I needed you guys the most, when I was broke. I'm suing my ex now for almost $40,000 in legal fees. My case is on the we have a lawyer conference on the 28th of April. So it's a lot of games that she played. I don't know where my daughter lives because, she, in her mind, she think I'm stalking her. Or something else could be at play. Don't know. I know they live around the corner from me because they drive past my house every day, according to my daughter. So I'm in court. I didn't probably spend God damn, $70,000 in legal fees over 4 years. So I'm suing her for $40,000. So I can empathize a little bit, with Mizkif and what he's going through with Emiru. Because the lawyer fees do add up and shit, whatever. Who cares about my life? We're actually here to talk about Mizkif. But yeah, shout out to the Power Ranger community for fucking holding me down. Never forget y'all guys. But anyway, we're here to talk about Emiru and Mizkif. So Emiru, hold on, let's start recording. Emiru responded to Mizkif's defamation lawsuit, citing that what she said when she accused him of SA was not really SA, it was her emotional truth. And, I said backtrack, and she didn't backtrack the whole finger kiff thing. She basically reclassified SA as from a statement of fact to her own personal opinion, her emotional opinion. And after she did that, Mizkif obviously felt some type of way about it. And he took this stream and had this response.
Ever since Emmy lied and said the shit she said, it's been so fucking hard. It's been fucking tough. It fucking sucks, man. I get called a fucking rapist, I've lost every one of my friends that I had for 8 years. Everyone that we used to interact with. I've lost so many friends, fans, respect. I worked 8 years, my fucking ass off every fucking day. Getting accused as a rapist by your ex-girlfriend right after she comes back from TwitchCon and and ruins your life. I mean, dude, it sucks, man. I don't like to leave my house because I'm afraid to get called a rapist. Someone that you're with for 3 years.
Now, I know what people are going to say. He's been calling Tectone a rapist pretty much since a judge confirmed that Tectone most likely S.A. Pink Chew, who you see in the corner. But this whole rapist thing, I guess.
Just going out and saying you're a rapist, man. It's hard.
Wait, someone said he's fake crying so he can get manosphere incels on his side. Well, I'm not necessarily on his side, but I'm like the furthest thing from an incel you could possibly be. But will this garner sympathy from people? No. Because one, you know, you got the essay or the rapist he put on Tectone. And it wasn't not too long ago where you remember that Mizkif accused Adriana Lee of essay, where she did file a defamation lawsuit. I think that just ended up going nowhere because, in my opinion, she couldn't provide losses.
I do want to say I appreciate you guys for being here. I mean, you guys are like the last people, you know. I do appreciate it that you guys don't believe and didn't believe it, that you did any research at all and can understand that I didn't do what she said. And I get it.
Well, to be fair, he did do exactly what she said. He did finger pop her. He did kiss her. He did pretty much everything what she said except for SA.
The girl streamer, right? Popular girl streamer that everyone loved, and I'm a asshole that comes off as a douchebag, but I didn't do anything to deserve this, dude. If you don't know, I'll just say this for now. Emmy responded to my claims that she obviously defamed me and lied about sexual assault, stalking, and everything else. She responded last night after 4.5 months. It took her 4.5 months to respond.
Now, to give pushback, he did grant her the extension. His legal team did grant her the extension to respond by the date in which she responded. That's all in the court documents.
And her response was...
Furthermore, he could have served her and doxed her address via court filings, but he didn't. So it's kind of like you got to kind of read in between the lines. You got two people who want to paint a story. Mizkif wants to paint that he was defamed, which he has a strong case, being that she said he was SA'd. And Emiru wants to paint the case, well, that is her emotional truth, and you guys would have never come to the conclusion that she was SA based on the facts that she gave in her hour-long testimony or hour and a half video. But the SA description came like 50 or 29 minutes into the video, and her saying that she was SA is what went viral.
Shunk describes exactly what happened to her, and although she defines it as sexual assault, a reasonable viewer would unquestionably understand that the term is her own description of what happened to her. The viewer is not left to guess as the nature of the assault based solely on the term sexual assault. She straight up says it right there. And no one will listen to me, bro. She says it right here. She says this right here. And no one will listen to me. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Like no one listens, chat. It sucks. Like, she says it right here. I just want my friends, man. I just want fucking friends.
He just wants friends. Like, this is a bit performative. You go live, you start crying. Amaranth did this when she wanted to like set up Nick Lee to paint him out to be I guess the monster that I guess he truly is, or what he looks like. But this is performative. You know, he read this, he knew this, he had these emotions, he went live. Whatever, however you want to frame it. At the end of the day, this emotional truth is just hogwash.
This shit. It sucks. It fucking sucks, man. I hate being called a rapist. It's so fucking shit.
Does he still call Tectone one? I literally don't watch the content. So did he walk back the Tectone grapist thing, or is he still calling Tectone a grapist? Or, you know, how's that going?
I hate this shit so much. Like,
now I know the people who don't like Mizkif is probably looking at this thinking like,
who fucking cares, bitch?
Tighten up. But hey, this, you know, for him, this is his life. For me, this is just a hobby.
I hate this shit so much. I really do, bro. I just want my fucking friends. They're not your real friends, bro. That hurts even more, man. Like, it hurts even more.
Yeah, I mean, I understand my mic may be a little lower than his, but, you know, y'all get the context out here, right?
I can't even talk about it. I won't. Stop caring about these Austin people. They're fake as fuck, man. You don't get it.
Yeah, everyone in Austin is fake, guys. It's just, you know, who has the status. They already wrote him off. You know, Emiru is more popular. No one really cares about Mizkif.
Get over it, bro.
People are telling him to get over it constantly.
This woman lied to the world and said I sexually assaulted her, abused her, and stalked her, to the point where now I have to go to Kick, to the point where now that I'm on this website and I'm alone, I have nobody around me, no one talks to me, I've lost all my sponsors, I've lost all my I've lost my community, 10 years of work that I put into this, and forever I'll be called a rapist.
I want to see his losses because he is clearly making money on Kick. I want to see what sponsor he truly lost. I want to see, hey, he had this contract and they terminated it.
Okay? For what she said. And you want me to just get over it, bro. Let this girl... This is what happens when you treat women like shit. How did I treat a woman like shit? Enlighten me.
Bro, he was definitely not the best of boyfriends, but clearly it seemed like a toxic relationship going on over here.
So let me get this straight. Me and Emmy having a toxic relationship and I slammed doors equals I deserve to be called a rapist. Because it's the only thing that's been definitively proven is that I slammed doors. And I punched a hole in the wall one time when she wasn't in the room. Tell me where I treated a woman like shit. I deserve to be called a rapist for the rest of my life.
I don't think the plaintiff saying all this stuff in public would defendants keep silent is a good idea. In fact, it could be seen as electronic harassment. This is not the best look. You know, my lawyer would like drop me. My lawyer would, if I was to 100% just go full Mizkif mode, my lawyer would drop me as a client. He would be like, I told you not to talk about this shit on stream. I can't help it. I'm so like emotional. Like when I talk about it, I just give you the facts. And that's what he said. Just, hey, stick to the facts. None of my opinion or anything.
What makes sense? Why would she do that? I think, this is what I think. She's been planning this for a very long time. I think she was going around telling people all this shit about me to ruin my life, and it worked. She was obviously telling all the content creators behind my back as they slowly stopped talking to me. And it's like, but why did she go live and say something that wasn't sexual assault, but said the word sexual assault? Why did she do that? I think that she had everything written down and planned with her lawyer beforehand for months. And I think Emmy was going to go live on her stream and say everything that her lawyer written down, which her lawyer was probably like, yeah, don't go into description about, you know, because the stalking stuff was literally nothing. And I think for her, it's like, yeah, don't go into description about the sexual assault stuff. Don't do it because, you know, that's not sexual assault. So,
yo, is it me or does she make her eyes look bigger? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Like, does she make her eyes look bigger to appeal to, I guess, her audience?
Be very vague with it, right? And then if he
A lawyer would not encourage him to do this. A lawyer would probably be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
tries to sue you, then it could just be like, okay, you know, he said, she said. But what I think happened is Emmy, in the moment when she was streaming, she saw the chat's reaction to that. And I think for her, I don't know what it was, she just felt like she had to explain more. And she did. And she went off of the papers of what her lawyer was saying. Right? And I think she said what she said.
Well, here's the thing, right? And this is actually going to come up in the court filing. He cites that she talked to her lawyer. She says, yeah, she ran it past her lawyer or my lawyer, something to that effect. That's going to be a very hard thing for her to walk back about the lawyer's involvement in her statement.
Which was the truth, right? So it's like she went off the cuff kind of saying what she said. And her lawyer was probably like, why the fuck did you just do that? Holy fuck. So then it took her 4.5 months to respond, right? Because they wanted to stall it out so no one remembers this. And because she literally fucked up. And that's why she had to say emotional truth. That's why she had to say...
she said in her motion to dismiss that his stated intent is not to win in court, but to influence public opinion. That's her opinion. I mean, it seems like he's trying to win in court. So he is using the lawsuit as a kind of dirty smear campaign in a way. I mean, he's dropping major money on this lawsuit. So if he's dropping major money like that, I mean, maybe he's just doing it out of spite to win the court of public opinion, but he's already lost the court of public opinion. It literally does not matter what he says. The people who are tired of Mizkif are not coming back because she said it's her emotional truth. It's just not. That's just not happening.
It was spontaneous because they just literally, I think the reality is Emmy went too descriptive and told the truth. And because of that, she just fucked herself. And then look at this guy in chat saying he'll never let this go. No, I won't. I'm sorry, I won't. It is such a dumb, ridiculous thing to say to someone that got called a rapist in front of millions of people.
Well, he didn't get called a rapist. He got accused of sexual assault, not a rapist.
And lost all of his friends and everything he had.
But what sounds better? Hey, I was called a rapist or I was accused of sexual assault.
That he was working for. Just, bro, let this go. Like, it ruined my life. It ruined my image. It ruined relationships. Like, why the fuck would I stop talking about this?
He can't get it all back, guys. No one's walking that back. We only got a couple more clips and then we get to lawsuit.
And not only
shout out to Chud Logic. he had a good response. And then we'll look at XQCs.
And not only that, I've been in contact with a lawyer.
There we go.
I had them.
This is the thing, right? She's been in contact with a lawyer, which it could be a friend of hers. It's not necessarily her lawyer. So when she says a lawyer, that does not necessarily mean her lawyer representing her best interest. However, when she what follows this does give her statement a little bit more credibility, if you will, because she said, hey, I've been in contact with a lawyer, not my lawyer. It could be a friend of hers that's a lawyer. And I think isn't like OTK founder, brother, or somebody got a family member who's a lawyer?
I've been in contact with a lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right because it's so serious.
Well, okay. So actually, that's a good point. How does that play into this then? So she wants to make a strong claim now here on the basis a lawyer spoke about it too.
Chud Nation.
Bro, this is so fucked, dude. That she validates what she says by claiming she spoke to a lawyer only to then cowardly walk back the claim and the argument is, oh, it's a legal strategy. Is that not fucking, like, is that not disgusting behavior? Is that not, like, disgusting behavior? bolster the claim then by claiming you've got a lawyer to fucking look over it, right? So it lends a weight of credibility to it. But then, hopefully when people are not looking and have moved on, you go, oh no, I only meant in my opinion, because can we get the case dismissed, please? It's fucked, dude.
Yeah, I just don't see her getting the case dismissed.
Don't go.
What is this? Where's the sex one at? We got like 2 more clips.
Haven't echoed in my heart. I walked out your door thinking I knew what I wanted, but I was wrong. I told myself I needed to be alone, that I had missed out on being single in my 30s. I convinced myself of the freedom for distance, but the truth is I was afraid of the commitment, afraid of what it meant to be true. I said this May 29, 2025. How are you saying that you broke up with me, but I literally have this from almost a year ago that proves I broke up with you?
Exactly.
Shut up, whoever that girl is. Exactly. Like, shut up.
I broke up with you. Bitch. I wrote this.
Fucking peanut gallery.
And then put it in ChatGPT to make it sound better. I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is exactly what I've been saying.
All right, so he broke up with her. Why did he bring this to light? Because she said in her court documents that he broke up. Now here's XQC's original take. Now I gotta look, guys. I promise I'm gonna start working on the XQC video. Literally after this, I'm gonna work on it. I got my daughter the next 2 days. I'm gonna probably get to it this weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, up by Monday, because they got court, I think, this week, next week.
If you've been with somebody for a long time and things get close, right? I'm going to be honest with you, right? If there's no signs of I don't want this, people usually assume like, yeah, like it's gonna end up like touchy kissy. Does that make sense? But I understand the crying is one thing, but the reality is that you gotta read the room and know when to escalate. And clearly the room was not read. That's wrong.
Well,
but is it?
When she made this statement, no one knew that after the finger pop gate or whatever, they got back together. That's the big thing. Like, wait, after that, you would think that would be like the end of the relationship. No, they got back together, according to Mizkif.
As bad as people make it seem to be, I'm inclined to intake more information, but I'm not there. This person is having a tough time. I didn't see. Actually, they're crying. Oh shit! I need to read the room quickly. Read the room, right? And I feel like most people would, and you should. And if you don't read the room, you're a fucker. You're a fucker, right? It is what it is, right? So, but you're a fucker. You're a horny bastard. You're not reading the room. You're kind of a moron. But in that sense, are you an assaulter de facto? I say probably not. That's my answer. That's where I stand. And it's okay. With the information I'm given, that's where I'm at. And I'm not trying to be weird. If I'm giving more information, then I can make a better assessment. But with what I'm given, it's as far as I can go, man. Does that make sense?
All right. So he's talking about that. Let's get to right here. This is probably some much needed context that is not going to get highlighted because, I mean, let's be honest, Mizkif, for all intensive purposes, people don't like him. He's not a, sympathetic figure, if you will. He's crossed he's definitely done wrong by people before. He's definitely been a gatekeeper to people's careers, but he's also helped people boost their careers. And right now he's on the outs. He's experiencing what it's like when no one needs him to grow. They don't need him anymore to grow. They're at where they're at. They are part of the friend group that they want to be a part of. They're getting the collabs with the people they want to be collabing with. He has no say in OTK. So for a lot of people, hey, they're happy he's experiencing what he's going through. But this important piece of context should have been said. Emiru didn't say it, and I have no idea why he's saying it now. It should have been in his original response.
After the sexual assault that Emiru claims that happened, we dated afterwards for a few months, and we had sex every single day.
Ah, damn.
That's why. But no, it's her.
And then I broke up with her.
Felt
Every day, Emiru. Woo.
it was her emotional truth.
Let's go.
Yeah. I feel like people don't know that fact. I'm the one that broke up with her, one.
All right, let me
and
stop.
two, we dated afterwards. Like, that interaction was us getting back together, which we did. Why didn't you say that until now? I
I have no idea why he waited till now to say that.
have, brother. No one listens to me.
No. I follow, for the most part, the clips that get clipped, and best friend would have clipped it anyway.
Yes, I've said this already.
No, he would. No, he didn't.
Talk about it. You didn't talk about getting back with her.
I definitely said that this was not the last time we met and we literally were dating afterwards. You didn't. Yes, I did. I have 100% said that after this incident, me and Emmy dated for months afterwards. I did. The way we ended it was I slept over her house one time and then she wrote down everything on a piece of paper stating what she wanted in the relationship. And she said she wants to marry me, move closer, and be together with me and start telling all my friends about us. And I told her that I don't want to do that and I'm done with the relationship. And I gave her back the piece of paper. And the last thing she ever said to me was, "Don't go," as I shut the door. That's it. Emiru is claiming that this incident happened on October or November. And I don't think people knew or understand that after this sexual assault that she claims that people are now realizing wasn't sexual assault, we got back together right after that. And we dated for months. And we dated up until I broke up with her, which was in late January of 2024. And people want proof that we dated. This is December 30th, 2024. I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm just getting ready. Do you want to sleep together? Yeah, by the way, do you have the save with DCs? Because Cheddar, he is a hero. I have no idea what that means. But it's us literally saying that we're sleeping together.
Damn.
Yes, we broke up January 2025. And in October or November of 2024 is when this incident happened. This is her literally asking if we want to sleep together in 2024.
After, so it's clear that they were still together. Now, I think we've covered everything. We've covered all the clips. We've covered the sex every day. I mean, he wants her to go to jail, guys. That's not going to happen. But let me know what you think of all this leading up to him responding or this outfall of him, I guess, reacting to her emotional truth. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you next video. Peace. I mean, this is just a throwaway clip. It get posted on the clip channel. Let's get into the goddamn lawsuit. Where is it at? Right here. Let's do. Where we at? Which way I gotta go? Motherfucker. The problem is I got like this new program and I really don't like it. I don't like using Acrobat. Where do I gotta be? Let me just adjust my camera. Give me a second, y'all. Boop. All right. I had a watermarked one, but Jesus Christ. What is this? Okay, this is what? Plaintiff's motion to dismiss. Wait, is it up here twice? 317. It is up here twice. What's this? God, bro, I was like completely dumbfounded reading this. Like, what the fuck is an emotional truth? I've never seen that before in any court document. What's this? This Asmongold stuff? Yeah, we're not gonna get the Asmongold stuff. We don't care about Nick Pallone. Well, I care.
So, I mean, you guys can probably tell, but today is not.
All right. Oh, we got theater mode. I forget what I need this for. Oh yeah, I know what I need it for. Because we have to go through the transcripts. All right. because this is going to tie directly into the lawsuit. All right, make sure. Legal Mindset did do a good job of explaining. What's this clip?
Opening up.
That's that clip.
He
That's the essay stuff. I don't think we need that part.
I am already in the.
We don't need XQC.
I also want.
We don't need this shit. We really just need this. Uh-huh. 1, 2. Let's see if we can get to the emotional truth. Uh-huh. What the fuck? All right. I can't believe she went to the emotional truth, dog. I was like, what the hell? Maybe we should do a poll. Let's do a poll real quick. On the emotional truth stuff. What the? Yeah, I'm not so. All right. We're not going to do a poll because I'm not signed in as my account, which is, this is what it is. All right. Acrobat is the GOAT. Not for streaming. Not for streaming. I just don't like it for streaming. I got to change it from my default PDF viewer and just go back to what's online. Further live stream plainly represents right here. Like, see, I can't scroll. That's going to piss me off. Like, all right, I guess. All right, let's go. Get some water. Do me a favor, everybody watching on YouTube, because no one really watches on Twitch. Like the goddamn stream, all right? All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. As you guys know, Emiru is getting sued by her ex-boyfriend, Mizkif, for defamation for the claim she made saying she was SA'd. And she, in her most recent response, said it was her emotional truth, which is protected and not subject to a claim of defamation. In other words, Emiru is saying that when she said, she was detailing SA, it wasn't a statement of fact, but just her emotional opinion, if you will, and therefore Mizkif's lawsuit should get dismissed. Well, Mizkif has a completely entire stance on this. As you would know, this was literally filed today, right here. Filed today, 3/17. What does it say? Obviously, we know that comes Mizkif in his response to the opposition of Emiru's motion to dismiss. In opposition thereto, plaintiff respectfully show the court. Now, he comes out the gate cooking. Emiru, look, this is a bold statement right here. Emiru lied her way into this lawsuit. The law won't allow her to lie her way out. Emiru cannot credibly claim that she did not accuse Mizkif of SA. The transcript she herself submitted to the court makes it clear that she did. This is true. This is true. Now, there's a little footnote right here. Emiru has put an issue purported to defamation claim by Mizkif Enterprises LLC against her. To be clear, the defamation claims are personal to Mizkif and not brought on behalf of Mizkif Enterprises LLC. All right. Now, while Emiru, devotes great efforts in her brief to attacking the side issues on the pivotal issue whether Mizkif has pled a defamation claim against her based on her false allegations of SA, she provides only the defense that the allegations were her emotional truth. In Mizkif's lawyer opinion, emotional truth is not a recognized defense to defamation in Texas. And the one case where the phrase is used in dicta, in fact, illustrates why Emiru is not entitled to dismissal. Furthermore, even accepting such a doctrine existed, it would not apply. Wow. Emiru now self-serving claims that her comments were off the cuff, improvisational, and unrehearsed at the time she made the defamatory statements. In her live stream, she admitted that they were in fact planned, scripted, and indeed vetted by counsel.
That's a truthful statement.
All this is true. She did 100% say, hey, I spoke to a lawyer about this. She knew this lawsuit was coming. Now, this arguments and authorities, look, we don't have to read this. This is not important. This is basically saying for his lawsuit to file a motion to dismiss. He believes it should. If you want to pause the video to read this legal case doctrine about it, have at it. But we're here for the juice. Okay? Emiru directly misrepresents the facts of the case. This is according to Mizkif's lawyer. This lawsuit was born out of Emiru's knowing misrepresentations about Mizkif to thousands of people via her live stream platform. I believe she had an audience of about 60,000 people, and her current view count of her video has 1.8 million views. So the impact was substantial. It's unsurprising then that she adheres to her modus operandi in the first appearance before the court. Emiru's motion claim that her live stream was spontaneous, unedited, and unscripted. It claims that Emiru was not delivering a rehearsed narrative, but instead was speaking openly and vulnerably in the moment. This is completely irreconcilable. Wait. Look, man, I know I'm not going to escape the I can't read rumors out there that are circulating, but this is completely irreconcilable with Emiru's own statements on the same live stream, a transcript of which Emiru herself submitted to the court. Basically, what she's saying in her court documents is different from what she said in her live stream. And there are, like, we have the footage. We can read it and then play the footage. So as you can see, I wrote up my notes. And not only that, I have even more notes. So yeah, if it seems like I'm reading a script of something, it's because I wrote super detailed notes because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. This is at the 2-minute, 18-second mark. So let's go to it and see if if he lined it up correctly.
TwitchCon incident. Some other things happened that kind of pushed me to talk about all of the things that I want to talk about today. So as you can see, I wrote out my notes, and not only that, I have even more notes. So yeah, if it seems like I'm like reading a script or something, it's because I wrote super detailed notes because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. All
right, there you got it. So Mizkif 1-for-1, 2. I want everyone to be aware I've been handling this situation very seriously, and I spent a lot of time thinking this over. Now, granted, this is cherry-picked statements, but all this is doing is trying to show that, hey, this was not an emotional plea. She didn't just go live and say, hey.
I've already seen a lot of people speculating about what I'm going to be talking about, and some people have been right, but even for the people who were right, they were only like 5 to 10% right.
This didn't align. This didn't align, but I believe she said it. All right. And not only that, I've been in contact with a lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today. And because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right. It's so serious. Now, we have to find this one because this is major, where she says, hey, I've been in contact with a lawyer. Yeah. So we just go to the transcript, lawyer. Here we go. Right here.
I've been in contact with a lawyer. I had them review everything that I'm planning to say today because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to do it right because it's so serious. And I feel like it's going to change things forever.
Yes. All right. So there you go right there. Hey, she talked to a lawyer. Now that her defense is going to be, it's not a lawyer that was likely retained for her. So, like I said, I took a lot of notes. So forgive me. If I'm just end up reading off my notes. This is just further proof that it was scripted in some way or capacity, if you will. Emiru should not be heard now to argue that her defamatory comments were some off-the-cuff, spontaneous emotional response when she specifically stated not only were her comments thoroughly planned and scripted, they were in fact reviewed by counsel in advance of the live stream. Now, I'm telling you, her defense is going to say, hey, I spoke to a lawyer, not my lawyer. It is what it is. You can call it what you want. Emiru directly misrepresents the holdings of Benson. Now, look, I understand this is a case, but normally I would skip the case law. But we really need to take a second look at this because literally her entire defense rests on this case law. Before I just skipped it over like, oh, it's emotional truth is BS because his lawyer has a completely different interpretation of it. So, continuing her pattern of misrepresentations, Emiru misleads the court as to the holding of the Benson case. Emiru relies on the Benson for the supposed, give me a second, supposed proportion that her claims that Mizkif SA'd her are non-actionable as emotional truth. Benson, in fact, stands for the exact opposite proposition. Okay, so now they're like, hey, the case she quoted does not apply her. It is actually the opposite. It actually will hold her accountable under this defense. Let's hear their logic. Benson concerned a widely circulated TikTok video wherein the daughter, 1, accused her stepfather of SA, 2, made nebulous statements about her mother saying it wasn't her problem, or that the daughter was disrespecting her relationship by raising the issue. Both stepfather and mother asserted separate claims for defamation. So, hey, they both sued the daughter for defamation, which is wild, but, I guess, you live in that world, okay? As to the stepfather's claims, Benson court specifically rejected the argument that Emiru now advances, citing Benson in her reply to support of her motion to dismiss. The daughter asserted that her statement about the stepfather was not defamatory per se because SA is commonly understood as merely touching someone in a sexual way when they do not want you to. But the fact that that term may have more than one meaning does not factor into our analysis at this stage for the proceeding. In reviewing whether the stepfather's defamation claim survived the TCPA challenge, the trial court was required to consider only the legal question of whether the words were used were reasonably capable of a defamatory meaning. So you as the audience, you as the jury in this case, when Emiru went live and accused Mizkif of SA, do you think that had some defamatory meaning? I think it's a clear-cut yes. if he didn't do it. But let's continue. Let's continue. For the For the proposition that if a statement is capable of at least one defamatory and at least one non-defamatory meaning, it's for the jury to determine whether defamatory sense was once conveyed. So would 12 people who watched Emiru's live stream come to the conclusion that because Mizkif was never charged with SA, convicted of SA, therefore Emiru, knowing this, when she made that statement, did she defame him? Now, she can also play stupid and say, well, you know, what is really SA? She could do that. And she can also have the defense, well, when she went to a lawyer, it wasn't her lawyer. So you have these little outs for it. Is she going to take them? I'm not sure. But I imagine because all the money at stake, she's going to respond to his response. The purported emotional truth defense that Emiru raised related not to the stepfather's claims, but to the mother's claims. Okay, now let's go back up because she accused the mother of knowing. She said, hey, mom, let's go back right here. When the daughter accused the father, SA, made nebulous a statement about her mother saying it wasn't her problem or that the daughter was disrespecting her relationship by raising the issue. All right. So they're saying the emotional truth applies to the mother, not the father, because he was actually accused of a crime. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. The claim. The mother, right here. Jesus Christ. This goddamn program. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. Look, this is what I'm talking about. People like Adobe Acrobat's the best. I'm like, not for live streaming. It's fucking sucking right now. I'm gonna have to cut this out the video. Come on, man. All right. We're about to switch it up. Give me a second. All right. The purported emotional truth defense that Emiru raised related to the stepfather claims, but not the mother claims. The mother asserted defamation claims based on the daughter's statements that the mother, one, knew about the essay, but did not care. Two, characterized the essay as a mistake. Three, told the daughter that the essay wasn't the mother's problem. Four, failed to protect the daughter. Five, abandoned the daughter in support of the stepfather. The Benson court found that these sorts of statements reflected opinions because taken as a whole, they conveyed her personal viewpoint, i.e. her own emotional truth, not a purported fact. So what's the emotional truth? The emotional truth applies to the mom. They're saying it applies to the mom, not necessarily the father. One, that the mom didn't care about the essay. That's an opinion. Two, characterize the essay as a mistake. That's the mother who characterized it as a mistake. That's what the mom said was her opinion. Told the daughter that the essay wasn't the mother's problem. That is more so the viewpoint from the daughter. Failed to protect the daughter. Protection is the viewpoint from the daughter to the mom. Like, hey, mom, you didn't protect me. Five, abandoned the daughter in support of the stepfather. That is the daughter's opinion. So this is where the emotional truth applies, not necessarily the father being accused of essay. The Benson court found that these sorts of statements reflect opinions because taken as a whole, they conveyed the daughter's personal viewpoint, i.e. her own emotional truth, not a purported fact. Nothing in Benson stands for the proposition urged by Emiru that she is free to slander Mizkif in a planned scripted statement that was vetted by counsel before publication, so long as she claims that she is emotional about the alleged acts. To adopt such an interpretation would amount to overturning Texas' long-standing position that allegations of criminal acts are defamatory per se. And this is what Legal Mindset pointed out in his video right here, which we can watch for a quick second.
So the area where she screwed up was by talking about SA. She should have never said the word SA, right? And that's where Emiru messed up. That's the one thing she did that was a mess up and a clear mess up, right? So in Texas, it's defamation per se. That means kind of automatically defamation. If you accuse someone of a crime or if you have an imputation of serious sexual misconduct. So accusing someone of SA, you see the word right here, and not being an SA, right? There's nothing wrong with.
All right, we really don't need all of that, but you kind of get the gist that, yeah, she accused him of SA in a court of Texas that is considered defamatory per se. Okay. Emiru urges that her defamation distinguishable from Benson because she provided a description later of the purported SA while the daughter in the Benson did not. But the context of the transcripts makes it clear that description was buried so as to render it ineffective to prevent the defamatory meaning of SA from being understood by the audience. In other words, you're about to see that it came up way later in her live stream. By the timestamps in Emiru's own transcript, she first accused Mizkif of SA 20 minutes into her live stream, which we don't need to go there. We see that. She does not elaborate further. Less than 2 minutes later, she falsely suggests that Mizkif had done something similar to someone in LA. It is not for another 30 minutes that Emiru provides context she contends should exonerate her. In other words, Emiru started the Mizkif segment in her 1.8 million view video saying she's going to detail the SA committed by Mizkif, or, that she's been surviving, however you want to interpret that. And then 30 minutes after that, she gives he hopped on me and kissed me. I was crying, finger popped me. I yelped. He got off, which he is not disagreeing with. But they also got back together after that. And you always beg the case, well, if someone SA'd you, would you get back with them? And, that's victim blaming, but you tell me. In the reality of the internet age, which Emiru well knows, that information does not wait 30 minutes to hear the context before it spreads 100%. Soon she said it, that clip was everywhere. That opening clip, and then 30 minutes later she gave that. By then, that the first clip had already probably like 1 million views on X. Emiru's claims that no reasonable viewer of the live stream would have understood her allegations referred to literal SA are bellied by thousands upon thousands of viewers who clearly did. This is a truthful statement. Since Emiru's allegations, Mizkif has routinely been called a grapist, both in real life and on the internet, where some commenters have gone so far to call him Grapekif. Now, why he put this in there, I guess for dramatic effect. Assuming that Emiru ever truly thought no one would believe she was accusing Mizkif of an actual SA, her total inaction to correct the record after it became plain that this was the message received inexplicable. Her refusal to issue a properly demanded retraction, which he did. Mizkif sent her lawyer saying, hey, have your client make a retraction. And they literally looked at that and said, nope. No, I showed it in the last video. So he look, she didn't retract it. That means it makes it clear that Emiru's intention was to portray Mizkif as a grapist. She cannot now, having accomplished that, end tarnishing Mizkif's reputation and taking from him the career he spent more than a decade building, claiming that she never intended to be taken seriously. What do you guys think? This is just like part one. Now, he's about to make an argument that his complaint is sufficient. We really don't need to read this, but if you want to pause it, go ahead. All right. It's more so, hey, when a defendant is complaining of matters that can be clarified and developed during discovery, not matters that impede his ability from a representative pleading, an order directing the plaintiff to provide more definitive statement is not warranted. He's saying, hey, I don't have to provide more information. I provided enough as is. Here, Mizkif has provided a detailed, itemized list of the statements, included information concerning who made them via what medium and what date. He has provided the content of the statement. He has even provided timestamps and statements that can be located. Emiru cannot seriously contend that she is unable to respond to the suit. In his conclusion, he wants the court to deny her motion to dismiss, and which I think it personally will be denied because it's clear and evident that Emiru's legal team left off some context, or as what they say, misled the court. In conclusion, Mizkif, like I said, he may not have no case against Asmongold. That is going to get dismissed. And the case against King Gaming Labs and Mythic Talent will likely end in arbitration because he never terminated their relationship between Mythic Talent and himself. But the lawsuit against Emiru may hold water because this emotional truth, if you can just go out and just say, hey, such and such SA'd me, and then 30 minutes later you say what the SA is, and it could be not something completely different from SA, and they say, you sue her for defamation, emotional truth, then that opens a huge can of worms. But what do you think of of the Emiru Mizkif response? Do you think this case is going to get dismissed? Let me know in the comment section because that's the biggest thing. Me personally, no. I think he has a strong case against Emiru, no case against Asmongold, and arbitration for Mythic Talent. And maybe at some point I'll update you on Asmongold's latest attempt to get his case dismissed. Like, share, hype the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. All right, cool. Cool. That's the clip. What do y'all think? Let me. I didn't even have up chat. I was over here cooking. Surprise! Asmon and his goons let this guy say she screwed up. I'm reading the chat now. Sorry guys. That lawyer speak completely ruins her side. Maybe. Betting now that Emiru lawyers are now going to bring up the crazy slick stuff in the courts. Like, bringing up the crazy slick is what? Like, that does nothing. Like, it's what she said. Crazy slick ain't say nothing. So, no. I mean, this is some bullshit, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, bro. Hold on. This emotional truth shit. Bro. Horrendous. Treacherous. You do all this and she hit you with the emotional truth. I mean, I don't know what the end in sight looks like. He's not going to drop the suit. Win, lose, or draw, he's going to push forward. But my boldest prediction is he's going to lose against Asmongold, and he's going to lose against Mythic Talent. If they settle the lawsuit, which I doubt they're going to settle, I'd be highly surprised if they settle. I actually hope it goes to trial. And I actually hope he wins. I do. I am rooting for Mizkif to win his lawsuit against Emiru for her saying she essayed him. Because it will stop the women from going live and saying they're essayed, then walk it back. But do I think he's going to win?
Nope.
No. It's like, I want him to win. I want him to win to stop women falsely accusing men of SA. Now, she could have came out and just said, hey, he touched me and without my consent. But the fact that she left off the fact that they got back together and he was clapping her cheeks every goddamn day. And y'all like, oh, Emiru. So bad. Like, nah, dog. No. Like, no. So when he's out here like, hey, this was a coordinated attack, it does kind of give him a little bit of credence. But at the same time, everybody fucking hates Mizkif. Everybody. Everyone in Austin hates this guy for the most part. All the people who he grew up with or, you know, glowed up with all that OTK Austin bullshit, they're like, fuck him. They don't care. She lied on him. She emotional truthed his ass. Who the fuck cares? He's out of their hair. They no longer have to kiss the ring. They no longer have to fucking come over and fucking watch him play fucking Mario for fucking hours on end. They no longer have to act like they like this guy. They no longer have to go to his cringe ass parties so they can, you know, the clout parties and shit. They're happy this guy is out. But, you know, how he went out, oof. I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, he was going to be out at some point, right? The Goblin analyzed your queen. You mad? I think people in Twitch arguing over some Mizkif, Emiru shit. Now, as far as her ruining his life, which he like says, nah, you know what happened with Mizkif? What ruined Mizkif's life is all the poor decisions he made and people he stepped on and people he mistreated on his rise to the top. So as he was stepping on people, mistreating them, blocking them from clout parties, not, you know, refusing to collab or whatever goofy shit, you know, that they do in Austin, all that shit's coming back to him because now they remember it. They're like, oh, I don't got to kiss your ass anymore. I don't got to laugh at your jokes. I don't got to fucking watch you play Mario. I don't have to play World of Warcraft with your bitch ass. And now they like, fuck him. Just fuck him. It is. Hey, yeah. We good. He ruined his own life. Okay, how about this? Here's a hot take. Mizkif, I think life was going down. He was not as popular. And then this was like the final straw that broke the camel's back. Hey, we really don't like this guy. They broke up and she threw the essay on his ass. And if you really been watching me for a long time, when it came out that they got back together or they were together, I said, hey, you need to break up with her because this is going to be your biggest mistake in your life. And he didn't listen to me. But remember, I'm old. I'm a boomer. What the fuck do I know? I probably got like, how old is Mizkif? Mizkif. Damn, he's 5'8". God damn, shorty. He probably like come up to me like right here and shit. Mizkif age. Oh, he's 31. Yeah, I got like almost a decade on this guy. Crazy, right? What the fuck? Mizkif clapping her cheeks after said claim is diabolical. She need to go to jail, and I don't like Mizkif. I mean, she not going to jail, guys. Damn you with that old ass soundboard.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Look, man, the soundboard go hard, man. I mean, I'll read some of y'all chats for a little bit. I really wanted to talk about like Pokimane. Like, what the fuck is up with her? People are not giving her money or something, and she like bitching. I saw her like, men are misogynist, female gamers stop gaming because of men. I was just like, dog.
Shut up, bitch.
Like, what? What are we saying? And I'm not, oh, I saw this one.
Genie.
What is this? Mizkif having a baby or something. I'm looking at my timeline right now. Caleb Hammer defended by Asmongo. Who the fuck cares? What is this? Tectone allegedly forced Pink into oral sex after they broke up. Oh,
action on.
He watching the Shamu video. All right, whatever. Where's the goddamn Pokimane shit, dog? Yo. Shout out to my man Aerostream for the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate you, dog.
Henry, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man. All right.
Earlier today,
Let's fucking rage bait y'all. Bitch like the queen of rage bait. Yeah, hey, but no lie, my daughter loved them she loved them cookies. I was like, She love. Hold on, y'all think I'm playing? I'm gonna show y'all something. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all something. People like, yo, wait, what? My daughter love these goofy ass overpriced cookies. Bag right here. Bro. My daughter was like loving them. You would fix her? I don't think that is possible. Some women are broke beyond repair. All right. Let's watch Pokimane. Pokimane has rage baited so many people. Let's hear what philosophical things she has to say today.
Earlier today, I did this random little TikTok where I was talking about how, hear me out. Do you guys remember like 10, 15 years ago? I feel like 10, 15 years ago, if you were a girl gaming online, people were actually so nice to you. Like so nice. They treated you so well. They would like gift you free stuff.
Uh-oh, there we go. All right, there's the telltale. 10, 15 years ago. 10 years ago, I was 30. 15 years ago, I was like 25, fresh out of college. Working, I guess. I wasn't even online like that. So I wouldn't know what the streaming culture was 15 years ago. Someone said expired women act just like her. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Oh, nice to you. Like so nice. They treated you so well. They would like gift you free stuff. All this stuff.
I mean, they still are gifting women free stuff. Like being a female streamer is so much easier than being a guy streamer, dog. Like, you know how hard it is for a male streamer. You literally can get online with a halter top and generate enough revenue to quit your job. And don't get me started on like OnlyFans. Women can sell feet pictures, but you know, they can make money so many different ways where it's like, dog, I could put my feet on 1 million websites. I wouldn't get $1, dog. Trust me, I can't come on stream with a halter top and people be like, hey, you know, 300 people be watching me playing like a fucking hot tub. But I guess she's upset. Didn't she complain about like people are not donating to her and her subs are down? I mean,
get your money up, not your funny up.
You guys remember? But nowadays, I feel like girls are a little bit scared to game online or to use their mic or whatever. Mac, thank you for subbing.
Scared? What woman came forward and said, yo, I would go online today, but I'm scared that men are going to be in my chat?
I just like, sometimes I think about these days and I'm like, I'm not hallucinating that, right?
I think she trolling.
I love to get on. Mm-hmm.
Like, people in her chat are like, yeah, that's true. What? LOL me. What? Most girls don't speak on mic in games anymore. True, men are just edgelords. It's honestly weird AF. Using mic, hell to the no. I mean, I guess this is her audience. If you build your platform hating men and, you know, eat the rich, all that goofy shit that she really don't practice, then that's what her audience is going to do. So in a weird way, while the real world knows she's full of it, she's virtual signaling to her audience of women who clearly don't speak on mics in games. So in a way, she's getting validated by her chat. Like, yeah, girl, preach. Preach, girl.
But that's the thing. It makes me sad for maybe like younger women who just got into gaming and they think that this is just how it's been all the time. But that's not so much the case, I don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always been some issues in relation to misogyny, but
misogyny. Oh my! Well, she said misogyny, not the patriarchy. So I guess it's either or, right?
One point, it didn't feel so bad. Do you guys think we have regressed as a community?
Wait, didn't Pokimane have to like limit her donations because like some dude gave her so much money that he like lost his house or something, and I'm not talking about Shelbo. I'm talking like way early on in her career, right?
Yes, rage baiting. There's a lot of rage baiting online now.
Isn't what she doing rage baiting? Isn't this to rage bait men and to say, hey, men, we're not misogynists? Women should talk, but they don't? Legit DSP maxing.
I do feel though that there's been rage bait for so long that I'm like tired a little bit, like I'm numb. I actually don't get baited as much because everybody knows that there's rage bait. Do you get what I mean?
Bro, I'm like perplexed. Like, what do you think she's doing? Do you think she's considering herself speaking the gospel? Like she's making some profound statement that she hasn't made a million times before in different ways? I'm shocked her neighbor has not rage baited on her yet. Well, he's probably trying to fix her, but like I said, some people are broken beyond repair.
But I also think that that's unhealthy because it leads to a level of like apathy. Like we just don't care. Like we hear bad things and we don't care because we've been rage baited so much that we're just numb. Like whatever. I don't even know if that's true or not. DGAF. Oh, it's not good.
Let's see what the comment section said. Hopefully it's no prawn in here. I don't know what that was. Bro. Yo. Twitter, man. Yo, Twitter, it's wild.
Promise to never join your party.
Maybe we'll see.
Okay, I promise. I'll never go.
Ooh. Oh.
All right. Let's click on it. I saw her in a robe. I was just like, no. Is this the same girl that made fun of broke men because of her overpriced cookies? I mean, if y'all broke, just say that, dog. Like, it's just $28. So one easy step to make your browsing experience much better. Muted words, Pokimane forever. Translation. It's so much easier to farm my Sims for money and free stuff back when I was younger, but now that I'm older, pushing 30, there is more competition, so you other women need to hop off and just let me be the only one cashing in on the Sims of Twitch. Gosh.
That's a truthful statement.
So the male gamer community was welcoming to women during a decade and a half of constant male bashing, wokeness, and feminism, and now they're sick of it. Got it. Okay. This is true. She is not self-aware. I think she is. I just think she just doesn't care. Bird hand 24 seconds in. Bro. I'm just sick and tired of them ruining games to pander to women and gays. Wow. We don't need wow. Okay, Professor Queef. Point noted. She's one of the biggest factors in why it's gotten worse. Identity politics and feminism squawking was her whole gig for a long time. The victim games always backfire. Wow. Yeah, that's called aging, sweetheart. Don't worry, all the 19 and 20-some-year-olds online are still being showered with gifts. Oh, shit. You're just an annoying nag who's almost 30, so nobody wants to give you anything. I mean, she's also like, 10 million up, or how much is she worth? She's aging out and doesn't realize that people moved on to younger women. Poor thing is going to tell. Who's going to tell her? I don't know, man. What time is it? All right, I'm done, man. Oh, man. What do you guys think of Pokimane? Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace. Oh, man. Shout out to Demetra. I don't know if Aaron voted for Trump, but that doesn't make anyone a bad person. If that's what he did, to Marisha Ray and JDF does. Oh, it's what he did to Marisha Ray and JDF does. Guys, I don't give a fuck who y'all vote for, guys. I don't care. I didn't even vote. People are like, well, who'd you vote for? I'm like, bro, I didn't fucking vote. The fuck? Did you vote? No. No, I didn't. Trump won my state. Surprise. I think Republicans always win my state. Even if I wasn't, one, I'm not a Republican. What am I registered as? I think I'm like not affiliated with any party. But anyway, anything on LSF before I get up out of here? Live stream fail. Let's see. Let's see what's on live stream fail. Rule update, politics are banned unless it's Emiru making a statement on politics. Game diff check. Streamer panhandles inside club. What? I'm a Twitch streamer who went broke due to this spring break. Ninja.
Hello? Get out the way.
Oh, ain't this guy in jail or arrested?
Do it. Yeah, do it for the content. Fuck it, dude. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't watch no violence. You still there? Shout out to my man Dominic Neves for the $5 super chat.
Henry, thank you so much.
I don't even care who people voted for. I'm glad to hear you feel the same, dog. I don't talk politics unless like it's stupid stuff like a politician getting caught committing a crime or something. Stuff that like both sides can laugh at. Forcing waste of Godsey. I don't fucking care, dog. Car accident, red in a red light. Okay. Start stream back up.
Somebody.
Where's the accident?
Çünkü telefonda
All right, I guess it's right here.
If he is there, let me see if his car is there. I want to say hi and bye. Then after we can go to
Oh,
Walmart.
shit.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Shit, dog.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, he took that light.
Beni arayayım, yardım isteyeyim.
Starts the stream back up because why not?
Wow, my gosh. Guys, so I have to drive a little bit farther.
Yeah. Who cares about forcing XQC roasted Hela Hassan's outfit?
I'm on the Autobahn right now. So the Autobahn, you can drive as fast as you want.
Is this another accident?
Mary? Right now, actually, never mind, because there's like a car in front of me, and I don't know why.
Oh my god, dog.
Mary? Mary?
It looks like you've been in a crash. iPhone will trigger emergency SOS if you don't respond.
Yo, everyone should just drive Teslas, man. Help me get rich. Oh, I forgot to cover his custody case. E-Rob realized where his views of, I don't give two shits about E-Rob though. Sear makes a lane change. Like, this is the shit that's like popping. I just can't. Anyway, guys, it's been a real fun time. Thank you to everyone who super chatted. Demetrius Nevis the fourth. Shout out to all the city girls out there. Where y'all at? Checkmate, bitch!
City girls are down. City girls down. Wee woo. Down bad.
XQC video is up next. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Do me a favor, like the stream on the way out. And peace, love, all that good stuff. I'm out.